Hey everyone, Canadian MTG coming to you guys with a blue-white modern deck. This is by Canadian Bacon. He is a time loyal subscriber, so I thought why not showcase his deck. So he has it sorted a little differently. He has it sorted by abilities of cards, like Flying, Exile, Protection, Double Strike, Indestructible, Prowess, Renown, Unblockable, None, Attach, First Strike, Bolster, Changeling, Flash, Lifelink, Reach, Sacrifice, Maybe War, Tokens, Rebound, Morph, Haste, Devoid, Manifest, Enchant, and Counters. So I will just be going over the card and my personal opinion on it. This is just solely my opinion. You guys don't have to, go, oh my god, this deck, blah, blah, blah. It's my opinion of his deck. So anyways, let's go over. We have, Cyclone Sire, which is a 3/4/5 flying. And when Cyclone Sire dies, you may put 3/1/1 counters on target land you control. If you do, that land becomes a 0/0 elemental creature token with haste that's still at land. The only one for this for Modern is its cost is a little high. Kitesail Scout is a 1/1 for 1 white flying. Okay, not bad. Light Form is a 3 cost, 1 color is 2 white. When Light Form enters the battlefield, it becomes an aura with enchant creature. Manifest the top card of your library and attach Light Form to it. So, and enchanted creature has flying and lifelink. So, not overly bad. I could see this being used in a deck that uses enchantments. Then we got Soulblade Jin, which is a 4/3 for 5. Flying, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn. So, once again, cost is a little high. Overall, decent card, though. 4 Swans of Bryn Argal, which is a 4/3 for 4, 2 colorless, and then 2 hybrid. Flying, if a source would deal damage to Swans of Bryn Argal, prevent that damage. The source's controller draws cards equal to the damage prevented this way. Now, on the other end, this card is actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie, it is actually pretty decent. We got Master of Pearls, which is a 2/2 for 2, Morph 5, and then when Master of Pearls is turn face up, creatures you control get +2/+2 until the end of turn. Mediocre card. Mirror Mockery is a 2 cost enchant creature. When an enchanted creature attacks, you may put a token onto the battlefield. Let's copy that creature. Exile that token at the end of combat. Not bad. We got... okay, so some of these cards are going to be duplicated. Just to warn you. So we got 1 Dragon Hunter, which is a 2/1 for 1, protection from dragons, and can block dragons as though it had reach. This card is really good for anybody who uses dragons. Like, this card is clearly anti-dragons, which I might actually do a dragon deck sometime. Cool. We got 4 Mirran Crusader, one of my favorite cards, is a 2/2 for 3, 1 color is 2 white, double strike, protection from black and from green. So, pretty good card. And then we got Mirran, Crusader. Valorous Stance is a 2 cost, choose 1. Target creature against indestructible until the end of turn. Destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. So, it's decent. Pearl Lake Ancient is a 6/7 for 7 Leviathan. Flash and cannot be countered with Prowess. Okay. And then return lands you control to their owner's hand. Return Pearl Ancient to its owner's hand. Problem with this card. It's decent, but the problem is it's for Modern. Its mana cost is too high. Like, you're never going to get it out. Then we got Consul's Lieutenant, which is a 2/1 for 2 white, first strike, renown 1. And then whenever it attacks, if renowned, other attacking creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn. Plus, we got 2 Slip Through Space, which is a 1 colorless Devoid. Target creature can't be blocked this turn and draw a card. And then we got 3 Grind Clock, which is a 2 cost, put charge counter on Grind Clock. Target player puts the top X cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, where X is the number of char counters in Grind Clock. Now, this one may not be seen a lot, but I really like this card. Then we got 5 Island, 14 Plains. 4 Light Form, which is, we already went over this one, right? Yeah, we already went over that. We already went over that one. Okay, Knight of the White Orchid is a 2/2 for 2 white, first strike. When Knight of the White Orchid enters the battlefield, if an opponent controls more lands than you may search the library for a Planeswalker onto the battlefield and shuffle your library. This card is great. I recommend it. Then we got Dragonscale General, which is a 2/3 for 4. At the beginning of your end step, bolster X, where X is the number of tapped creatures you control. So, we got Mirror Entity, which is a 1/1 for 3, 2 colorless, 1 white, changeling, and X. Until the end of turn, creatures you control have the power and toughness XX. So pretty good. 4 evolving wilds. And I think we've went through everything. Okay, except for Narset Transcendent, which is a 6 loyalty, 4 cost, 2 colorless, 1 white, 1 blue. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a non-creature, non-land card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. -2, you may cast your next instant or sorcery spell from your hand this turn against rebound. And -9, you get an emblem with your opponents can't cast non-creature spells. So it pretty much shuts down all of your opponents' non-creature spells, which means lands, sorceries, instances, artifacts that aren't creatures. You know what I mean. And then last but not least, for Ornithopters is the sideboard, so 0/2, 0 cost flying. So you can seriously just put out these Ornithopters. Overall, I think the deck is pretty good for a beginner in Modern. I know this is meant to be a budget deck. I will have some more budget decks up on here if you are interested in viewing them. So remember, click the link to the deck list in the description below. And I'll see you guys next time for more Magic the Gathering deck techs.